This is probably the video a lot of people are looking forward to and wanting to see, so I'm gonna give it to y'all, man. I know a lot of people are trying to figure out the changes of Earth, what the fuck we got going on, the craziness of craziness, right? But I'm just here to let you know this is not something you should be afraid of. This is not something to be mad about. This is not something to be sad about or tragic, some crazy tragedy. This is a beautiful thing that's happening to planet Earth. Planet Earth is changing in ways that people just can't understand because they don't have the capacity to learn or want to learn. A lot of people have a one-track mind and think the world is just the world, and the world is just the world. We could keep it, we could keep it pimping just like that. The world is just the world. There's nothing wrong going on. Everything's peaceful. Just keep living your life. But for the people who know what the real shit is going on, what reality is really like, their awareness is on 10. You could really just see. Like, it's like, damn, all right? Not even the fucked up shit, right? Even the beautiful shit that's taking place, because that's really what's taking place, beautiful shit. People are coming into their awakening process. People are coming into their light, and people are starting to see, hey, man, I'm much more than what the fuck the average person is telling me, right? It's a beautiful awakening. It's a beautiful thing to put yourself on that pedestal or to put yourself in that position to where you want to be at, right? Mentally, there is no issue. There is no problem with prioritizing your mental health, right? People will call you all type of shit, egotistical. People call you narcissistic. People will call you anything. As soon as you start taking care of yourself and you start valuing yourself and you start taking care of your life, people be afraid of your light because they just don't want to conquer and boss up themselves. So they be confused. They be being used just to try and take your energy, and they don't even know it. They be having attachments to parasites, bro. Right, I'm not really here to get into all that right now. I'm really just here to tell you the changes that's taking place on the world and to just catch you up, right? So first things first, right? The sun is heating up and it's getting serious, right? And it's not even that the sun is heating up. It's what the sun is producing. And it's what the particles is doing to your body. Now, this is where DNA takes a huge turn. And if you don't know about DNA, if you don't know about genetics, bro, you're not going to get this shit. It's going to be hard when you look at me and you hear me saying this shit and then you not me, because you got to understand black and white people are different, right? Genetically, we are totally different. We are not the same species. And I know that shit may hurt a little bit, or that shit may sound like I'm trying to say I'm something. Like, bro, you got to just understand we are two totally separate entities, bro. We were not created by the same person, by the same being. We weren't. I know that shit hurt to hear. Like, cause I'm trying to think of it as if I'm one of y'all. Like, I know how that shit sound. Like, that shit hurt, bro. It hurt because it's like, bro, when you know the truth, you know it's advantages being me. I'm just gonna keep it Pete, bro. It's advantages being black, because when you realize, like, when you real life know who you are, you literally have no fear no more. It's like there's no reason for you to be worried. There's no reason for you to be concerned, because you trust yourself. Right? And you believe in yourself, and you love yourself, and you take care of yourself, and you coming into your own knowledge, and you starting to see the truth for what it is, right? Everything has been trying to lower our vibration. Everything has been taken away from us for a reason. It's because of what we are, where we come from, our DNA, you know, what the sun is doing, the planets. Like, bro, it's a real change happening in our face. The government even coming out and saying this shit. Like, this is why, like, it's not even no weird shit no more. Like, I don't think me coming up here and saying, oh, yeah, it's ETs, it's extraterrestrials. They already here. And most people already understand that. Niggas just don't want to think about it. Like, what the fuck I look like thinking about some ETs running the planet while I'm over here doing what the fuck I gotta do to keep living, right? That's not where I'm going with this. I don't want you to be paranoid. I don't want you to feel like, oh my God, it's something out there that's much scarier than me. Like, bro, that's not the point. The point is to raise your vibration and love yourself, right? Because what you got to understand is, from when you tap into self, nothing can lie to you, bro. You're going to have this intuition and this awareness that is unmatched, bro. You're going to have this calmness, this vibration, and this impact on people, because you are just being yourself and you letting your authenticity shine, bro. So when it'd be hard for people to understand this, and it'd be hard for people to just come to terms with the truth. I don't know why it'd be so hard, But people love to reject the truth because the lie tastes so good to them. Motherfuckers don't want to hear about what the fuck the underworld got going on. Motherfuckers don't want to hear about the dark, scary, deranged shit, right? Motherfuckers want to hear about the NBA 2K. Motherfuckers need that parlay to hit. Motherfuckers is worried about how they gonna make money. Motherfuckers is fucked up about this material world, bro. Now I'm just gonna keep this shit P. Motherfuckers is out here going killing streaks. Motherfuckers is going on war zones. They collecting. I'm talking about they collected the UAV. They got the little fucking. They got the what the fuck they call it, a sentry. These motherfuckers out here getting hot, and these young niggas is crashing the fuck out. They don't care, but the passion and energy is going to the wrong place. Now, what you gotta understand about the awakening process is that the children that's coming to the planet now, the children that's inhabiting Earth at the moment, some pretty important people. I'm gonna just say it just as bluntly as that. A lot of y'all, well, I gotta first explain this to get to this. Like I said, black and white people are different. Black people, yes. I mean, black people, we are not human. We're nothing close to human. And you gotta understand that. And I know that shit sound weird and creepy. Like, what the fuck you mean we not human? Yes, we have hands, we have a feet, we breathe, right? We shit, we piss, we eat. But we are two different life forms. It's so obvious to me. Like, when I look at white people, it's so obvious to me that they're different than me. When I look at, other beings that live and that exist, I have the awareness and the wherewithal to see them and not be tripping. Because it's nothing to trip about. When you know they exist and they see that they exist, nothing happens. It's not like it's just a secret it's just scary to people who not aware of this shit. But people with awareness, it's everyday shit. These motherfuckers live everywhere. Motherfuckers talk about they live in a specific area. These niggas is blended in like shit. These niggas is not hiding either. These niggas control the narrative. These niggas be in school with you. They not hiding, my nigga. They in plain view. It's just if you got the eyes to see or you don't. And if you got the eyes to see, it don't make. The only thing that be hard is if your willpower is low and you weak and you a bitch and you scary. It's just a different part of the game. I've seen aliens a lot of times. I've encountered them too many times for me to come up here and try and convince you that they're real. Nigga, they exist. It's not a scary thing. It's only scary because you just unaware. Like, oh my God, it's nothing scary about them. They breathe, they talk, they communicate just like you. There's nothing scary about it. They be in the hospital. Now, most of them are dark entities, but there's no reason for you to be afraid as long as you got your shit on lock. As long as you comfortable with what you got. Bro, you just can't have no fear in you, bro. You got to be able to talk to these motherfuckers because eventually it's going to be broad day shit. They going to just be roaming the streets. They not going to be hiding no more. They not going to be able to hide anymore. Right? So just to prepare yourself for the shit that you going to start seeing in the future. And I'm not saying this shit going to be it's round around the corner. I'm not going to say this shit. But what I can say is you're going to experience this shit in your lifetime. This shit is over with. And I really wanted to stay away from making a video like this for two simple reasons. The first reason is because a lot of people, they scary and they not mentally ready for this shit. The second reason is because a lot of people, they just in such a deep, lost state. They believe in what the world gave them so much that they willing to fight and protect it. They willing to fight and protect something that don't even got their best interest. That shit be funny as fuck. Like, I don't care, but the shit be funny. It be funny to me, but other people, they take this shit so serious. Like, oh, you on bullshit. No, the fuck I'm not, bro. I mean, it's clear as day. Now, I'm not gonna say you got enemies because I don't have enemies. I'm not deciding to use my life to like attack certain groups, or I'm not using my energy to abuse or mentally sway or do certain things. I'm not abusing my powers. I'm not abusing what I got, my gifts. And I'm doing that because I don't want to die and then have to deal with the consequences of the shit that they gonna have to deal with. They gonna have to deal with everything that they did. And I want to say that shit. I want to say that shit before I say anything. All the dark shit, they gonna already pay for it when they leave. When they leave this body, they gonna already pay for that shit. So I don't give a fuck about revenge. I don't care about, oh, I gotta do this or my get back. Bro, the get back is going to be when they get up there. That's going to be the biggest get back. So for all of you niggas that is going through hardships and struggles, because remember, it's a real world. It's a world within world. It's multi-dimensional, bro. The world is multi-dimensional. Best way I can explain it. Mindset, state of mind, frequency. They got the chakra colors, all type of shit, whatever you want to call it, right? But what I can tell you is, bro, all the shit that you have done in this world, you are going to face it. Now, some people going to be able to face this shit and move forward. A lot of motherfuckers, it's going to take you a long time to face it because you're going to have time. Motherfuckers is not, like, a lot of people think you just don't have time. When you die, you're going to have the most time in the universe to face all of everything that you've done. No matter if you go to hell, no matter if you go to heaven, you're going to have time to sit there and face everything you did. And you're going to have to do it. That's why the way I live my life. I'm not doing none of that extra shit that y'all got going on. And I'm just trying to tell you the way. I'm trying to tell you the easiest way to be fulfilled when you die, when you leave, when you ascend. Because a lot of people so stuck in this mental plane that life is just only life. Like, all we have is life. No, the fuck is not. Especially if you look like me. You gonna come back. Whether you want to believe me or not, I don't really care. You gonna come back. I know this shit. They know this shit. I know this shit. Right? You're gonna come back. Now, what you gotta understand is, at the same time, though, if you out here and you doing certain shit that you know you're not supposed to do, because universal law is a thing. If you somebody that do want to attach yourself to the 3D world, you want a job, you want to make money, you want to have cars, clothes, and possessions. It's nothing wrong with that. The only thing you have to do is to know yourself and to make sure you're not attaching yourself to that energy. The universe works like that. If you not attaching yourself to that energy and you happen to come across that energy, when you die, you're going to be perfectly fine. It's when you start attaching yourself to certain energies and you start hanging with them certain energies and you start performing the acts of that certain energy. First of all, you change yourself. And second of all, you're going to have to deal with that shit when you go. That's why I don't even, like, when it comes to friends and people, yeah, I talk to you. I chop it up. If you need some assistance. But I'm not somebody dragging you at all. And I'm not trying to play a big part in your life. I'm being real. That's why I don't do YouTube a lot, because I understand what actually is going to fucking happen. Right? I already know what's going to fucking happen. I don't even want to be a big part of your fucking life or existence, because I understand impact and I understand the consequences of impact if you have a negative effect. Right? Even as a toxic relationship, plays a big part. It's a soul tie. It's all types of shit. It's a transformation process. You're gonna have to go through all that shit. And a lot of people are not ready for that shit. Bro, a lot of people not ready for that shit. Man, that's why that shit fucked up, because it's like, bro, a lot of people not ready for that shit. But back to the shit I was talking about, right? What you got to understand is, as long as you're not connecting yourself with your lower version of yourself, because there's people who's their lower version of themselves, they're nowhere near the mental capacity or the mental state to where, I just say it bluntly, the gods, the hierarchy, the people who actually, make decisions on behalf of the universe and, progression and natural progression, because it's demons too, and demons got a job as well. And I don't hate demons at all. Actually, demons is some of the realest niggas you'll ever meet. And I'm talking about, I'm being dead the fuck ass. I have no problem with demons. Just because I'm an angel and that's the path I decide to take don't mean I have to lower myself just to be mad at them. It's powerful demons in existence, bro. I'm talking about magic. They straight magic. Niggas stronger than me, way stronger than me, can do shit that I can't even do. Me at my max capacity, I know what I could do. But me on Earth, it's motherfuckers, they are multidimensional. Motherfuckers know how, they wizards out in this bitch. And it's wizards out here in the world too. Warlocks, all type of shit. Witches, motherfuckers that know they power, they just don't speak on it, because that's what they decide to align themselves with. It's not, you're not harming nobody. When you come out and you speaking and you saying that this shit is magic, your natural defense could be, no, the fuck it don't. And mind is matter. So if you don't believe it exists, then you gonna cancel all the magic that do actually exist in your mind. That's on you. That ain't on nobody else. If you want to decide that the world ain't magic, That's on you. But the people that see it and aware of it is going to be able to accumulate it, manipulate it, and use it. Plain and simple. So you could use it, you could not use it. That's up to the person, the individual, right? It's not a negative thing because it's natural. Motherfuckers, they scare you away from everything that's supernatural. And then at the same time, they tell you it's fiction. But that's the shit that they dealing with. But at the same time, all of that shit is about to come to light. Nothing is going to change like how y'all think it's going to change. Motherfuckers think the Messiah going to come down and going to change the whole earth. Oh my God, it's holy fuck. It's just the one motherfucker. It's not going to be like that, my nigga. It's not going to be one motherfucker coming through the sky. It's not going to be niggas. It's not going to be like that, my nigga. Like motherfuckers is delusional and shit. This shit funny to me, but somebody, bro, it's people out here in the world, bro. If I disrespected their religion like that, boy, they want to boom me in my shit, boy. But I'm not lying, boy. That shit is not gonna happen like that, bro. That shit is not happening like that. But the awakening process is the people of Earth are going to finally be able to see it. They're not gonna be able to hide it no more. That's the truth of the matter. So whether you die or not, you just gonna be spectating in a lobby. At least you're gonna at least be spectating the lobby. Like you're gonna watch this shit. A spirit, a soul, you're gonna watch the entire thing. Like I said, bro, it's on. It's people that exist that when they die, they're not gonna experience the afterlife, and that shit is sort of tragic and sad. But at the same time, you gotta blame your creator. That shit don't got nothing to do with me. I mean, I could look. I'm low key. I'm your father, but I'm not your daddy. I say it like that. I'm your father, but I'm not your daddy. You gotta go to him and be mad at him. He created you for a purpose to do a certain thing. I'm not even gonna necessarily say a bad thing because I believe in duality. I still hop into that mind state of duality because you can ascend duality and literally become something unimaginable. It's just a different dimension of being, right? A lot of motherfuckers don't believe in this shit. That's why it's so funny to me. But anyways, regardless, what you have to understand is, it's certain entities dealing in these certain levels of existence and mind states and frequencies and energies. And these motherfuckers is powerful. Plain and simple. They got more riches than you. They in a better spot than you. Pretty much, they got everything that low 3D dimensional people would want. Power, status, fame, or luxury, but you're not even thinking about the shit that they got to go through on a regular mental day-to-day thing. Their life is completely different than your life. And I'm just talking about the extraterrestrials. They don't live like you at all. They don't breathe, eat, sleep, or do any, like, it's weak people everywhere. And humanity and life, all life forms, there's bad versions of us and there's good versions of us, of all life forms. Motherfuckers think everybody is just evil because they different. You just a scared bitch. This is why I keep saying it. You are just a scared bitch. Not everyone's evil, bro. Not everyone's out here just wanting to get you, bro. Nobody is concerned about you, my nigga. So you have to get over that first. And you have to learn how to just love yourself, build your energy up, and value you and what you got going on with your family. That's what I like to tell people now, because like I said, a lot of people, they not ready for the real reality. Like I said, because this shit, it's going to have to fold and unfold and unravel. They're going to have to show themselves. This is a prophecy. And when it's a prophecy, that means it has to happen. Prophecies happen 100%. It's no such thing as a this shit, they wrote about it. These motherfuckers talk about it. Motherfuckers, it's about to start rolling out. I'm pretty sure by the time 2030 hit, motherfuckers gonna know all this shit that I'm talking about and that I've been talking about. All this shit gonna be revealed by, I say 2030. I can't say that. That's a fact. That's a stamp by 2030. The way that they rolling this shit out now, and it's only 2025, and they talking about, oh my God, the aircrafts and holy shit, they came out, they faked some release alien shit, like, oh, this is the first alien mummy we didn't ever, they slowly trying to prepare you for what the fuck they been doing. The government, they reverse. I don't really like to speak on the government because the government is way powerful than me and they got way too much. Who the fuck you think I'm not that, but I got balls, but I don't got that much balls. I got balls, but I don't got that much balls, my nigga. I'm not Monkey D. Luffy. I'm not that nigga. I know what to say and what the fuck not to say. Right? But what I can tell you is they don't got your best interest in mind. And they never did, especially if your ass black. That's 100% a fact. Them niggas hate your ass, damn near. Even the niggas that's black in the government, they not your type of black, bro. They different, bro. Yet they worship you at the same time. It's the weirdest shit ever. It's something you can't understand. They love you so much that they hate you. It's damn near, it's like they want to be you, but they not you. It's some weird shit, but I'm not even gonna really get into it. That's how they look at us, bro. They look at us like we're fucking amazing. Even though, like, I'm just being myself, they just, everything we do to them is just special. And that's just how it is for, like, damn near the whole universe. Like, motherfuckers don't know the truth to that extent. Like, that's how bad it is. But when you go outside and you just being yourself and you just being regular, you don't really get that effect because you not egotistical, right? Most people not egotistical, right? Especially, well, I guess black people are, a lot of black people are naturally egotistical, but it's not to an effect to where it's like, it's super noticeable. It's only really super noticeable when you really find out who you truly are and you take back your power and you understand the game. That's when I say it becomes visible that you different than everything else and that you are magical. And the world shows you that you're magical time and time again. Time and time again. But like if you are unaware sleep person, you just fit in. Like you just a regular motherfucker, right? You're just a regular motherfucker, bro. That's what I'm saying. It works. Like, even though people like to bash the Matrix, like the way I see it, bro, that shit work. You could just blend the fuck in. You could do it. As long as you decide to be good, I would encourage you to make better decisions with your life. But that's all I care about. You could be 3D as fuck. You could be material as fuck. But you can live your best life in the 3D dimensional ass world that they gave you. As long as you decide to make better decisions. That's all I'm asking of you. I'm not trying to convert you to Islam. I'm not trying to convert you to Christianity. I'm just saying at the end of the day, I want you to be a better person. Right? But if you're a man, make decisions based on who you want to be, if that's the route you want to take. Because like I said, the boogeyman going to be knocking on everybody's door soon. Nobody's going to be able to escape that motherfucker. The game is the game, bro. They already exist and they already here. And they pretty much, I'm not going to say they not the most powerful. They really in fear right now because of the awakening process. But like if it was me versus one of them, I lose. Because I don't know. I can't do the shit that I could do if I was up there. Or if I was absorbing the sun. Or if I was doing that shit. Or if I was converting the sun into energy. That's the secret. But like right now, nigga, I can't do none of that shit. Well, I do it on little increments. We all do it in little increments. And like I said, with the radiation on the planet is changing the DNA in people's body, bro. So that whole DNA activation, that shit is a slow process. That's why they trying to figure out a way to cover the sun and all type of shit. It's the same shit. It's nothing to be scared about, though, because it's a natural process. There's nothing they can do about it. There's nothing they can do about it. It's nothing nobody can do about it. All everyone can do is just sit here and wait. Patiently. Motherfuckers, I'm trying to tell you right now. The people that have been controlling the world, they have actually been doing an excellent job. I commend them. I'm not a scary bitch. I keep telling you this because the fact that you got to understand, when you see the world for what it is and you see the people who actually run the world, you start to respect the way that they move because they're basically manipulating reality. They convincing you to be a part of their program. And as long as you agree to them, they not going to suffer none of that shit. But they is going to suffer all of the shit that they have done to us. That's just something. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not even trying to come off like that. But, bro, your time has gone. That is fucked up. And I know that shit fucked up. That shit is super fucked up. Especially what y'all did to us. Y'all not gonna really suffer the consequences as heavy with all the other shit y'all been doing. But all the shit that y'all been doing to the natural species, bro, of course you're gonna pay for that shit. Of course you're gonna pay for that shit. And it ain't gonna be through violence, bro. That's the worst part. Motherfuckers want it to be violent. Bro, the worst part is we not gonna have to do none of that shit. That's the worst part. Like, think about it. Would you rather instantly die? Right? Just think about this. Quick death. It's real simple and easy. Right? Or have to sit through everything you've literally did wrong. How you could have did better. And then watch a version of yourself that you could have been. That shit will humble the fuck out of you. If that shit not enough, it's different shit that they can do to you. Reincarnation. If you decline reincarnation, your ass just gonna be stuck in hell. If you don't want to be in hell, but they got all types of trick. They gonna get you to fold, basically. It don't matter how mentally tough you think you is, you're gonna fold under that pressure, bro. Because like I said, time is infinite. And we got all the time. We just got time forever. Motherfuckers don't know that shit. Niggas just got time forever like that. They trying to convince you. This is just the material, physical reality, bro. Especially if you look like me. This shit is really just a learning experience in a class in a school. That's really all this shit is. But a lot of people are 3D. This is what they call a matrix. I don't even like to call it the matrix no more because, nigga, the matrix is insinuating that you have no power. That don't even make sense. Why would you call it? It's not even a matrix. Nigga, you the one beating your own self. That's not a fucking matrix. You just lost and confused. You just following orders. I can't necessarily call that a matrix, my nigga. Now, what I can call a matrix is that money. That's what it be. It be the money. And then it be the fame, the status, right? The shit that really don't matter. The shit that'll actually get you caught up. I mean, you could play it smart. You could be smart and you could move smart. But most people, they don't do that. They greedy. They want the riches. You better get with the sacrificing. And you better be taking orders and shit. And you better get used to doing what the fuck they want you to do. You got a new mom and a new dad. And I don't want that life. I'm good, boy. I'd rather just and go back to where the fuck I came from. I'm not doing that. And I don't think you should do it either. I don't think it's worth it, personally. I think you should just, like I said, that's why I keep coming back to this, bro. Find yourself. And when you find yourself, love yourself. And just take care of yourself and your family. Because I know this is a lot to process for people, especially if you just came on, clicked this random video. A lot of people, like I said, they not ready to just even mentally process the fact that there's something different. Even though we look at this shit every day. Niggas wake up every day and don't question this shit. I wonder how that's possible. Niggas wake up every day and see you're white, you're white, you're Mexican, you're Latino, you're Indian, you're different. But don't even question it. But everybody else, they question it. White people, Indian, all other races already know that we different. And they question it, especially behind closed doors. They are different and they are different than us. They might not necessarily look up at us and say, oh, they're better than us. And a lot of people do be doing that, and they use hate. They use like little tactics and shit just to put you back in their playing field. But like the people who know what we are, it be a mix of love and hate. It be like, bro, it's like, damn, you can't even properly hate us because what we are. That shit don't even exist. That be the fucked up part. Like, hate don't even be existent in some people's soul, bro. Think about that. And some people's soul is filled with nothing but hate. It's an energy. It's a lifestyle. It's an appearance. So imagine love and hate colliding and meeting each other for the first time. I wonder how crazy that is. Like, I know when I come back to who I truly am, it's going to be like, oh, shit, that's crazy. But I really want to see how that shit will work. Because two energies that's so different, when they come together, it's either going to be a fight, a union, some type of something, or a fight. Like, for real. That's the type of shit that piqued my interest. Like little shit like that, like energy wars, bro. Because that's really what it is at the end of the day too. A lot of people not aware of energy. So as long as you can get aware of just your immediate surroundings and, you know, a certain way of thinking and becoming your best version, bro, I pretty much say you don't got shit to worry about. Because it's no, like, death is an illusion, bro. Get over death. As long as you can get over, death is mental. Death is here. Death is a mindset, bro. It's an energy as well. And death do exist. The literal incarnation of death. Motherfuckers is out here reaping. And they have a totally different lifestyle than you. I think, look, I'm not going to say what I think about it because that at that point it would be ego. But I don't want to be egotistical, and I don't really like judging people because I don't like feeling like the judge, right? It be feeling too it be feeling like too much. I like to play, like I like to, you know, be cool, but it just be hard a little bit, bro. It be hard not to do that, bro, because it's like that shit is so lame, bro. I be feeling so bad for the people. But then, like, you got to think about the conditions. You got to think about how they was brought up. You got to think about all this shit. And then when I go outside and then I'm happy and I'm feeling the way I feel, it's like, damn, I'm able to feel like this, bro. Like, some people don't even have gratitude for that. Your only way you feel happy is if you get a new PlayStation. You get some new Jordans, bro. Or, you know, you have some sex, bro. Like, bro, when I go outside and I see the kids having fun and I see them running around and I see them enjoying themselves and I see the parents and the gatherings and the families and the different, bro, that shit make me smile. Bro, that's like some of the most best feelings in the world when you able to just be happy because everything just feels right. They robbed a lot of... But they robbed us of that for over 400, 500, 600. Nigga, we were slaves. They straight up robbed that from us. They just straight up took that shit away from us. For a lot of us, I say. But for like, when you able to just, you know, understand what that can do psychologically and how that can affect your body and how that can affect your mindset and how that can affect you, and then they put money in your face and then they do this. And then they basically bribing you. It's like what the devil trying to get Adam to. It's basically that, bro. It's just in a different form. It's not. It's literal as fuck, but it's not one person. It's not somebody. It's not like a previous challenge. The battle is right. Is right now. The Bible talks about everybody on earth and how they deceive people and how they convince people to do what they want. When in reality, you could just say no to them. You understand that? Like, that's why I don't be walking around with anxiety or in fear. Because it's like, bro, I could just not do anything bad. They don't need, like, why would you want to hurt somebody that's literally not doing anything bad? You got to be a real demon just on a hunt. And it's some like that, but they're not going to waste their time on somebody who's just, he not making no real change. He just speaking his mind, his intellect, and he playing a part. I have got to drink some tea. And he playing a part, you know, of the reality of the new age, bro, of the awakening process. And he just trying to help people see that it's nothing to be afraid of. Right? And that it's a new world, bro. That's about to come knocking at everybody's front door. Nobody can avoid it. And I'm trying to preface this. Maybe in the 1980s, if I was talking like this, it'd be like, oh, now who's that? Because the awareness, it was lit back then too. It was an old age, right? People was aware back then. And people been aware for it's beings that have existed for thousands of years on planet Earth, bro. They have experienced the whole 1,000 years, bro. 500, 600, 700 years. Elite families, different bloodlines, longer than that. Real sorcerers, goats, bro, the real goat. But there's no reason to be afraid of them at all unless you follow them. That's the only way the only way you find yourself being afraid of them is if they physically show themselves in front of your face. or if you follow them, if that is your leader, if that's the people that you decide to follow. Because I'm telling you right now, if you don't follow them and you in bliss, you literally have nothing to worry about but the fact that the awakening is going to happen and that you may find yourself in front of them very soon. That's just what I'm trying to mentally prepare your ass for. Because they not going to be hiding for much longer, my nigga. But right now, they just deep in shadows, bro. It's just going to be a tough reality for a lot of people. Like, damn, the world was really this fucked up. Yeah, it was fucked up, but at the same time, it was a beautiful place as well if you was able to make it that, right? So, life is perception at the end of the day. Like, I could just sound like a retard to somebody right now. And that's perfectly fine with me because that's his life. You know what I'm saying? The only people that get affected when they speak about something, first of all, is if somebody has, better facts, they logic, they make more sense. Or two, they emotional and they can't help it and they want to just react because like some feminist shit, right? Like, oh my God, I need y'all, bitch, shut the fuck up, right? Nobody cares about that shit. Either make some sense or don't. And if you don't want to believe me, you don't. Plain and simple. But what I can tell you is a lot of this shit, a lot of people, they are ignorant and stuck in a lower mindset and body set. And I'm talking mostly about the people, white people, boy, it's a little bit harder to judge white people. I don't even want to really judge white people because they like the most follow the leader people in existence, right? Y'all really don't. A lot of motherfuckers subconsciously don't like black people because they feel a superiority due to the world making them feel superior, or they either have a superior. Like, white people is really weird with white people. You have cool white people, but like most white people have like an inferiority complex or a superiority complex over like black people. And it's broad day. It's broad day, especially when you become yourself. It's like broad day, right? It's like, damn, the world can give them that much power off ignorance. You could even give them that much power because most black people are ignorant. But when you're not ignorant, it's like, bro, you be stealing everybody energy when your ass not ignorant. I ain't gonna lie. When you able to just face shit, but you know how hard it is for motherfuckers to just drain your energy when you able to just look them in their face like they stupid. Like, if you actually accumulate that ability to just look at somebody and just take their energy, you know what that do to people? That shit be having people fucked up when you just in their face not giving a fuck because you not moved at all, right? And I feel like white people, a lot of white people, they don't know how to control their emotions and they spasms be crazy, bro. But I can only I be feeling bad for white people because it's like, y'all not going to be able to, like, a lot of white people not going to be able to experience, like, the beauty after the end. Like the light at the end of the tunnel, bro. A lot of white motherfuckers, they not going to be able to experience. All white people, y'all only experience death. All y'all will ever get to experience is death, bro. Y'all never got to experience nothing. I mean, the people who dealing with the elites and the people that's dealing with magic and the people that's self-aware, they might be able to deal with the magic. But I'm talking about, like, majority of the ignorant people of the world, bro. Like, you never gonna get the experience what life really could be like. And I feel, even though, like, I be feeling so bad for them. It's hard not to feel for them. It's hard because, bro, I know what's gonna happen, bro. It's hard not to feel for them. It's like they was created just to destroy, just to limit another species, just to disrespect something else precious. And I don't sit there and take it like, oh, I want to get my get back, or fuck white people, or fuck. Like, I'm not ignorant, bro. So I'll be feeling like, damn, bro, they did it to they got themselves. Like, damn, they did all this shit by themselves, bro. They did it to themselves. Now, you got beings that, right, it's not even that they did it to themselves. They beyond that. This shit is a lifestyle for them. They are just completely backwards. They operate just totally different from us because that's who they want to be themselves in the best way they can be. Even though that shit is not reality. They just exactly like us. But it's a lifestyle. It's a mindset. like I said, sometimes DNA play a big part if they got like a physical body, right? Or a physical body. It's like different energies, different power, you know, going through life, different life experiences. But that's just the whole universe is like that. And so many people are just stuck on the physical, so they're blinded by, you know, shit that they use to blind you with, like race or money or status or fame, or they use that shit to really cover and deceive your eyes, just so you think shit is normal, right? Like, oh yeah, he's black, that's white, that's this. And they do it so subtly because you was born into this shit. But the people that really run this bitch, they don't do that shit at all. They take into account for a lot of shit. It's just shit not going their way right now because we not allowing shit to go their way right now. It's the backbone. It's literally the backbone that breaks their shit. It's the audacity that breaks their shit. That's literally it. If you have the audacity to go against the world or to go against the shit that they set for you, they literally can't eat. They can't do shit, or they take you out. It's that simple. And if they take you out, it ain't shit. It ain't shit. And when I say if they take you out, I'm being general. You could just die. You could die just a random death, right? You should be able to live a long life. And I feel like everybody should be able to live a long life. But tragedies happen, right? I'm talking about the best possible way, right? The best possible way I guess a motherfucker can leave Earth is just through old age, having a good life, experiencing life, you know, going through the multiple different transformations of life. But, you know, when you a certain, I wouldn't even say when you a threat to them, because I'm not. But if you become a threat to what they got going on, best believe they either just gonna leave you the fuck alone or they gonna take you out. The government shady as fuck. I've been saying that. Bro, the government, they shady as fuck. But for the most part, they just playing the role that they have to play. And that's the villain. Plain and simple, the smart villain. Because they basically, they took your birthright. They took your nationality. They own you. They literally own all of us, pretty much. They own majority of the land. They tell you, they made the rules for you. Bro, these niggas is, bro, the government literally, everybody mother and father. Because your mom and dad, they was built on that shit. And even if you want to say, not my family, well, your ass was definitely, most likely, if you was black, if you was white, it's different. But you white motherfuckers, y'all like they favorite slaves. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, they use the fuck out of you white people. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. They really they use us too, but they use the fuck out of y'all ignorance to their advantage. But at the same time, right? The government, bro. I think what's weird about the entire thing is that it's not even a fact that they have so much power or control, because they really don't, and it's waning. It's the fact that they've been operating like this for so long. That's intriguing. Like, how do you even operate, and how do you even do the things you do, knowing the outcome? How do you still have the will to do what the fuck you do? Like, how do you not know? Like, I'm trying to figure out the mindset, because I need that mindset. Fuck what you really doing. Take all that shit away. I want the mindset of a person who knows that they're doing wrong, still chooses to do wrong. Like, I have to know that mindset. I have to, like, experience it. I don't want to go out here and kill somebody and do some tragic shit. Like, I just wish I could take that mindset for 10 seconds. Not really 10 seconds. Like, shit, for a day. Just to see what the fuck are you thinking, like. Like, I can't understand that process. Like, I can't understand knowing that I'm doing something wrong. Because the people they know they doing wrong shit. That it's not, like, you smart enough to be up there, to be in there, or in the big leagues, you know you wrong. It ain't, you not ignorant about this shit. No, you know you dead the fuck wrong. You dead the fuck wrong, and you continuing to do dead the fuck wrong. I'm trying to figure out that mindset. Like, what the fuck do that feel like? And they know what the fuck they gonna have to deal with. They know this like, bro, what the fuck is the... I'm trying to figure... Bro, that's the craziest mindset. I gotta see how that shit feel. Like, nigga, you gotta feel like a beast. You gotta feel like a fucking beast. You gotta feel like a fucking titan, my nigga. You gotta feel like a monster, bro. That's the best way I can explain it. I think that's the natural outcome. You just feel like a fucking monster at that point. You just a monster through and through. You know you're a monster. You fucked up. And you embrace the shit. I guess that's just the only... Motherfuckers just had to embrace the dragon. I guess they just had to... That's a fucked up mindset. Because like, as much as I can just let my shit go and I could just be, you know, myself, it's like, I'd never be able to just... Well, I can't never say never, but I can't see myself ever being so serious to the fact that I feel like I gotta do something to somebody. Like I gotta end that motherfucker. Like, you telling me I gotta just end that shit? Like, hell no. I ain't even built that way, bro. I'm just not built that way. I'm just not built that way, bro. I'm not built that way. It's never that serious. It's never that deep. Revenge is not the answer. Not even just revenge, but like the selfish shit that they be doing. Like, bro, like the amount of crimes that they did on this planet, bro. Like, the more I think about it, the more sick the shit is. It's like, damn. Y'all did some atrocious shit throughout the years. And they still, it's like they don't give a fuck, bro. That shit crazy.